college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep on the very first play. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield, and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. First down. Looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
He hands it off from the gun. He's got room to run. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Irish, as they fight back here in this playoff game. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable, but it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. He gets loose. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. And it's the tight end trying to power for the first down. The Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling. First down here for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the linebacker, taking advantage of that pressure by his own defense. They got to that quarterback. In fact, he was hit as he was releasing the ball. Ball's in the air, and the linebacker recognizes to be able to make that play and takes it to the house for the touchdown.
The PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Here's the second down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion of the tight end. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
And he finds the running back in the flat. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Using his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They'll give it to the back.
A pickup of 8. Now, 4th down.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit.
The distance will be from 36 yards away.
Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop?
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. He was successful with his first try. This one from 39 yards out. And it's good right down the middle.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches, pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver grabs it. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. It's a toss play to the right. Past the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Gain of 16. And first down for the offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Here comes a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Single back, takes the handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the point after makes the lead 8. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Finds an open target on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup, but hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. He'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Look out, room to run here. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
PAT is good, but they still trail by a point. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Play of the drive now from the 25. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Heading left after the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. They're right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Catch is made down the middle. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks nearly worn down.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offense. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT makes it an 8-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And a broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Short connection with a tight end here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And the running back takes the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? They try to sneak it for the 1st. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Notre Dame. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kickoff.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Signs the quick throw. They bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. And the Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Makes a quick grab. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Looks left and finds his target there. He made the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Motion now from the tight end. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's a short completion of a big tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Chewing clock with the running game. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some deep shot toward the end zone? And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? First down. Looking to throw the football. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And complete with a running back, but can he get there?
Chris, there's nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing. Checks it down to the back, picks up some positive yards, but he's got to remember that clock is ticking.
Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. This could be the game here. He's running out of time here. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. fourth quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Testing the right side here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He has nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.